Yosuke could take that Molotov out of reach
Astralis
real
pick
quick.
Ancient.
Hoopsy's dumping util. But they've got the early A main warning system. Nico spotting red and fighting. That's the bomb spotted, wrapping it through the donut side, but Monacy with full control A main. Oh, it's going to be horrible. He needs help. Yabi gets one. And done. Kyosuke fighting in the head, and Nico puts him to bed. All right, well, that was dominant.
This is a team who the community would love to see fail. They want to be able to attest their major result as a fluke. And I think Falcons want to prove the Counter-Strike world that is not the case whatsoever. Nico immediately responding to this.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of the celebration from Carrigan was by virtue of the extra organizational pressure. Club Championship, obviously extra cash available at EWC, and Falcons currently in second place.
It's AGAL at top right.
AGAL, Falcons, and I'll be honest, there's 50 points between them.
No early biff. They are giving them the mid space. There's a donut smoke in play as well. On the break.
4 smokes invested into this opening gambit.
They want to turn this into an A split.
Honestly, think so too. Immediately pivots over there.
Yeah, needs to pick up donut for Nico.
Honestly, he's been given that block util. Nico will play with just the incendiary. So, dust settle, smokes fade. You've invested 4. What are you left with? You've got a red room presence.
Yes, which is not being acknowledged right now. They're not to know that, but Falcons are taking a bit of a gamble right now in a big way. They're going to press down the B lane for information. 50 seconds on the clock. Nico starts to par the way. So B's for info, but action will be on the A site, and they are relinquishing a lot of control. Nico has a full belt to block, and that smoke perfectly placed as they've called B lane clear. So right now, comms seem to be flowing quite well for Falcons.
Does look tight. Carrigan being proactive as well. It's crazy. He just goes for that at range with an MP7, but into stare. Nico's M4, farming up a couple, making a triple. Fozy's got.
Nice one.
It's textbook, it's comfortable. First gun round and just the 1 casualty. Nico is 8-1.
It was only 2 of the 4 favorites per group who got upset. You could still make it out.
Do you think Falcons will win this BO3? Of course. That's my team, man.
I mean, I like best of 1,
of course.
Then it didn't hurt as much as it could have.
With a round of 16,
why would you doubt
Yeah, the
Team
problem
Falcons?
is if we had a lot of upsets,
I know
then we could have.
Probably you're not a big fan of Team
Falcons,
Falcons, but I do, so that's why I believe in them.
The lower seeds of their groups,
yeah.
for them to lock
I believe that they will
the problems do arise, but I'm
win.
Well and truly ahead of myself. We're just locking those
BO3
teams in. We're crushing those
against
keys. And
Astralis.
just quickly, I'm curious if Tessus' door smoke.
Round 4.
Locked in spawn. I know.
It's
round 4. Fight.
All right, well, he made it work. Good stuff from Tessus there.
Partial investment.
Makes sense with 3-man B
perfect
side. You try
nade.
the pistol
That's
A, you try
chunky.
the gunny A. Well,
Chunky
now they
nade.
knock on the door of B, so Carrigan, Tessus, and Monacy to lock that down.
Hooksy, man. He's prone to nade.
Stair stretching his legs out elbow.
Okay,
Too
good.
easy for Carrigan. Nails his headshot. Will pick up onto the mid-deagle.
Every turn is death.
Lockdown.
Yeah, the tech.
Let me tell you that. Every turn is death.
Obviously, not expecting a lot in a partial investment. It's max.
Every corner
bring out the
lurks
guns.
death.
They need to get the account started in the rounds for
Nade it.
Astralis.
Nade it. Try to slow them down. Nice.
Another one bites the dust. Just Hooksy and Fozy to get past now. Could be that. There's just one man standing. That's Hooksy. Nice little 3K. The in-game lead attacks. He gets his eeks.
Woo! Like it, man.
Get their 4th round.
That was thick.
Oh, elbow smokes missed. Way too
Let's
deep
go,
for
boys.
the CTs.
You know.
Okay, first error we've seen. Is it going to cost him anything? Monacy is forced away. Say that as actually... They'll maintain mid-control completely. I thought there was an opportunity there. Boosted up his Fozy. Oh, and it works out. Pays dividends. And look at the acceleration on this. He wants to post up on that speedway rotation. Smoke obscures vision. Carrigan overlooked completely. He's got another chance, but Fozy finds a second frag on the AWP. Oh, hang on. Fozy completely overlooked him. Nico snuck out the smoke. It's a 2-on-3. Flash for Monacy. And Hooksy A hope and a prayer on that swing.
Well, now Ryu and Stair will have to get frags if they want to win this round.
Look at this. This is a real golden opportunity. Stair can go and cut the rotation. Has to be aware of the potential pivot through middle as well, but that bomb's on its way to A. Like, he has to be cognizant of both of them. It's actually quite uncomfortable for Stair. He's going to keep a ear to the wall in red.
They're about to get all the information they need, Falcons, if they're in the wrong place. It's about how quickly can they get there, and can they deal with Stair. Paired up, looking to trade off of each other. Let's get and Monacy make a move.
They got the kit. Stair's got the angle. Catches Kioske on the clear. Down goes Monacy. Good trade from Ryu. He had to be there.
Lurk smoke on B, not a cave smoke this time. So a different opener, ever so slightly. And the elbow smoke will land.
Tassus has learned his lesson. Won't be given same kind of fight to the AWP.
Right on YouTube to block now the Falcons. This is going to get a little bit tougher because map control has been established roughly for Astralis, especially over towards this B lane. Ryu just keeping them honest, making sure there's no space taken on the other extremity. But look at this stack from Falcons. 4 players towards B.
Walking down the ramp. Held by Hooks, he's just turned away. The distraction. And the destruction. 2 straight down. Tassus will activate to finish what Kioske couldn't. Smoke break exposes and dunked on by the Monacy AWP. Everyone just seems so
Oh boy. Not a chance, man.
Struggle to
not a chance.
any unforced errors out of the Falcons side. You're going to have to play your A
Ryu
Astralis, just the one round.
trying to get a bomb.
Squalor.
It's 2,900 loss going into the next. It's not going to get them a buy unless Ryu can get them a plant. And even then,
you're dead.
It'll be a little bit lacking. Okay, lost his head.
Told you.
And that's going to be 5-1. Now, I know I just did some surface level throwaway analysis at the start when we were discussing these two teams of Monacy, Nico. It's an A-rush all out.
Okay. It's going to be wide open for him.
So they're playing retake. They have a good amount of U2 because this is so early. And there's nothing for a second wave for Astralis. They will get the bomb down. But still unlikely to see them pick this one up.
Posey's provided a little something, and now, tried to overrun with the Tech 9.
Why would you use Tech 9 when you have...
Oh, hang on.
What?
With Yabi's headshot onto Kioske, there's a chance in the 3-on-3. Hooksy's up close temple. Could be an uncomfortable fight for Tesses. Nico partners up with his partner in crime, charging in through the donut. And Yabi's Deagle doesn't find the necessary headshot. Real opportunity there, but now all for naught. You got your plant, you got a couple of kills, but Falcons will leave with the round.
Yeah, and I guess that's the objective there. They made it a little bit more gross in terms of the vibe with Falcons. Okay, we've gambled elsewhere.
Into
they found the gap, and now
man.
we have to work
into
hard and sweat a little bit
perfection
for this retake. But still, because
every
it was a rush,
minute
that means
detail.
the CTs are going to have a lot of U2. You haven't drawn out the
They
round,
were
you haven't
there.
gone
They
past
were
the
able
first
to
40
execute
They're gonna
all
have
the
extra nades
plans
for the retake. Wait out the smokes.
all the
They're in a comfortable
trades.
position. There's no extra U2 for Astralis because that's just
And
a
I
bit
like
of a
it.
light bite. Now
I
we're
love
back
it a
out
lot.
with the guns. Posey gets his AWP. Let's see if he goes for the toolbox boost again.
Yeah, easy.
You're going to give him a signal. Honestly, he's going to take it.
Let's see, Fosey. What's your plan? He's dropped his util. He wants to go for it. How do they facilitate him? 3 members of Falcons are on the other side. And he's managed to catch Kioske slipping. Knife out, trying to cross. Cubby. Nico versus Stair, set up to succeed. A flashbang pulls us back into the 4-on-4. Full lane control for Carrigan. He's going to slip back through to lend a hand towards the solo Tessus.
Who's just blocked top ramp. So that's going to keep busy for now.
Oh, it looks like he's ready for the Fosey Monacy head-to-head here on the fade. Ooh, Fosey prevails. Double kill from the Swedish sniper.
Guess it's pushing ramp now, or at least considering it. Ryu taking space over towards A. Pieces are moving everywhere.
At the same time, Nico, an audible dismount. Tessa's activating ramp. Fosey could have a third here if Tessa's moves too quickly. Perfect. Fosey backs away. Tessa's will shortly have a call that lane is clear. But the bomb's going to be heading towards an unguarded A site. Nico the closest to respond. He's not to know, but surely cognizant of the possibility.
Yeah, he has to be worried about a temple leak. Knows now.
He's going to try and get a timing on the walk through the smoke here. Ahead of the flashbang, Hooksy planting, sneaks on out, edges through, no announcement of his presence. Yabi spotted as well, but ooh, AKVM4, his former teammate, takes him down into a 2-on-4. Good luck, have fun. Nico, though, undetected.
This is crazy. This is insane.
Sees one temple, doesn't engage. Info flows for Carrigan, but Frozy's aware. A third, and Carrigan falls regardless of the shadow and the info.
Okay, nice round.
Off to the races once more. This time, a much different looking defensive mid. It's just Kioske solo.
Yeah, right. You haven't had to smoke donut. You can actually just take this space. This is very comfortable for Astralis.
Double A main setup. Interesting approach. There's the donut smoke, just forcing a relocation. Kioske back to red to housekeep for the potential. Nico versus Ryu. Ooh, AK prevails. It's a big opening kill.
Well, the A-fake has worked. Take a look at the radar. Every single blue dot gravitating towards the other side of the map. The bomb is not committed. Hooksy has not called his finish. And Stare is listening for rotation. He's about to have company.
Yeah, he's going to get cleared, but he's got some support. Perfect. Orb engages Stare into Monacy. Bomb A. And
yeah, it might be a save here, Alex.
Looks like that's the current format of things.
1900 lost into the next. Okay, hold up. They're giving it a look.
See if there's a misplay. Bomb plant from Hooksy. Rosie looks like he's guaranteed to find something if they were to swing. Maybe just...
Are they going for an exit kill, I guess?
Oversteps came their way. You don't want to throw it all in for nothing.
They're just going to save it. This is going to save.
Okay, this T side starting to take some shape.
This is the right decision. There is a bit of a hunt from Yabi, though. If he can take away a gun, it's going to put some question marks into what investments are available in the next. And TSS denies, so we'll be holding on to these three. It's only a 3-round gap now, and consecutive rounds as well for Astralis.
Terrorists win.
What's the chances Fozy gets the spawn again?
Yeah, 2 out of 2.
He's going to go
straight out.
Oh, he's across.
Okay, but I feel like an orb. Oh, what? Mechanical brilliance. That's an NS in the chat from someone. That's got to be.
Yeah, and a TY.
Yeah, damn.
That's impact right there from Ryu.
Wow, back-to-back openers. I didn't think that was something we could count upon. Then Tessus will swing. Fozy's holding Kioske, and this round should be done. The Carrigan 1v4 asking a little too much, I think. Yep.
And dead.
Scary. Wow. Wow, Ryu, do it again.
Yeah, give us that one in slow motion, please.
Yeah, run that back.
It's going to be Falcons finally humbled in the finances. They're going to have to take the partial before the final round, and this is looking direct into B.
Okay, well, Carrigan's 5-7 is going to be tested. TSS on the Deeg.
They're looking to smoke off Cave, I think, but it's 3 players ahead of this.
Oh gosh, double molly along. You really cannot occupy that space. Carrigan just spamming full blind, overwhelmed, overworked. Monacy's deagle, just the one.
Nice little change to the rhythm there. Mid, B pop. Bludgeoned to death with utility.
Last round of the first half.
Falcons take the 7-5 lead, and they've been pretty dominant. It's only been a total of 6 kills in 4 rounds. They haven't been close.
Nico starts mid with Kioske. Carrigan loud, stampeding, audible to Yabi.
They used so many flashes to try and fight for mid. They didn't win it out, but nobody has mid. So the CT's without vision, the T's without confirmation, and the rotation has been called back towards B. Block smoke donut. We'll have to keep one man busy towards red.
It's pretty barren on B.
Yeah, this is one of the hardest situations to find yourself in on Ancient when you're so passive. You don't have the info. At least you know the AWP now. Boosted up yet again.
That just tells you there was 2 lanes.
Spam damage.
Nate's got Carrigan's name on it. Oh, that's perfect. The combo, the rain combo, I think they're calling that one.
And now you got to worry about mid completely. So mid to donut, red to CT, red to B, and you're split 2-2. This is miserable for Falcons. It needs to be a multi from a couple of these individuals to give them a chance.
Yeah, otherwise this half has gone from a feast to a famine. Oh, he's nearly got another one. He does! Double warbang kills. Ryu gets a freebie. Nico had to do something. Activates main into the crosshair. We're looking at a 6-6 half here. We certainly are now. He's beheaded the orb.
Some nice shooting from Ryu in this patch of rounds.
Yes,
and
All right, there you go.
yeah, interesting. Not putting the Julies in cave. It's just Posey spotting. He's gone for a triple dip. Falls back, concedes cave. m0NESY through the flames. Ryu blind and executed.
Nice one.
Lovely pathing. The flash from Carrigan just set him up to succeed there. I mean, you look at it from Astralis' POV, there was not a single chance. Ryu completely flashed. Bomb planted. Difficult to see a way back in. Two Stare and Hootsie partner up, and m0NESY deadly. Does get one before Yabi finds him. Yabi another on the USP. Hang on a second. Shape it up nicely.
What?
These USPs just executing Falcons. Insta-deleted. There's Nico's Julies. Hootsie, no time for this. And no bullets either.
3 SMGs, 2 AK-47s, and again, a heavy presence towards B. They're going to smoke off Heaven and Cave. And the plan is, all right, well, we'll just flood out Donut and see if we can fight the middle, but sector clear. B execute in the air. And now damage, because Astralis will be buying into the next round. So they should just set up and see if the USPs can take away a gun or two. And try not to concede too many kills to the SMGs.
8.
Kawabanga. Big nade.
Well, there goes the SMGs, but this
Couple
is
of
decent,
kills.
yeah, decent damage on the USPs. We'll take that all things considered as Tessas will finish it off,
Good.
and he'll get himself the upgrade.
Get the AK.
Yosuke's AK found. At least make it feel like they are. Tessas is out with the MAC-10.
Look at him go. Did take a lick of the flame, so audible to Stare.
He's in the donut smoke, so he might catch a timing.
Flash is coming in. He's got Stare running at him. He's got support though. Yabi providing that support. Stare onto a USP. They hold their nerve. Into the A site though. Big box occupied. Good trade from Temple. That's what you want from Ryu. Down to Nico. Disadvantage for the Falcons, but not impossible to get out of this.
Need to hit the pause for a moment. The util is good, so they've hit the brakes. They've faked it. Oh, honestly, scalps Hootsie in this one. 2v2 now. Did they know both done it? They have different rifles, right? It's an A1S and an A4, so there's a chance both of them spammed. Or is he trying to cut them off at the pass?
This is so outrageous. You're not going to expect this. Oh,
Nice.
you are if you're m0NESY. His clears have been sublime.
But you were spotted. They're rotating into Stair. He's already here.
On-ramp power position. m0NESY, however, where are you? Yeah, caught with the bomb in his hands. You got 40 seconds. It's Nico versus Stare. He assumes Nico must have been rather close. And
Nice
walks
one.
to his demise. Nico's awareness on the repos.
Oof, he's at a map right now.
I like
18-8.
it. I like it,
Yolanda,
man.
Once he
When
got that
things
major
go right,
under his
I
belt,
like
he's
it.
now unburdened by that.
This is gonna be awesome.
Casual in this is
This execute's gonna be awesome, man.
SS tasked with A main as
They
well
all
as
gave in to
mid pushes.
B.
They're flashing to allow him to clear close, make sure CTs don't have any room to work with. Slow and steady as they're very procedural on this. Only into cave stage 1. Carrigan will take the space. The setup, as we can see on the radar from the CTs, is ready to pounce through red. They're not set up to use Hooksie's flash, at least not for the red fight, but as they start to rotate... Oh, I think that's a missed smoke towards long. Yeah, that has not landed as desired. 40 seconds. Do you send Carrigan in to investigate? Cave flash on the way.
Carrigan was anti, so was Kioske. One back on the 5-7, but yeah, goes swinging into his demise.
It looks like they'll just rotate the bomb over towards A as a pack here, so as long as they trade out, there's not any issues. Getting a little bit clunky with the util, but at least they're still trying to play for each other. What do you got for us, Yabi? You got a nade in your face.
Yeah, that one hurts.
Yes, stay put, Tessus. Let them come.
Nobody home right now. They have started to evacuate. Looking for damage is Astralis. They'll pop out late, but they've already left the site. Tessus will take down Hooksy. Abby will try and chase
Nice.
it. Tessus is definitely hearing this, so come on. Gonna go down to the bomb here. Yeah, Abby. This is a progression game. Nobody getting eliminated off the back of this one. Hefty damage. Look at that.
Astralis struggling to stand up straight after that. Stare and Yabi bleeding out their ears. Not pretty. And Hooksy, emboldened.
Yeah, probably feels he has to take some room after his mid players cannot stay around.
Valuable intel.
Yeah, it's so tough to see how they're meant to win a round after 3 players take so much damage to nades in the early stages. So
I'm excited to see Falcons when they check their util damage after the round.
they're going to be gleeful.
What's Carrigan calling then for that finish? Looks very eccentric, or at least hanging out around mid.
Because of the door smoke, they foregone this control. The AWP sounds off. That actually helps
That's an
into an
info.
A play
That's
a
an
lot.
info.
If you know that the AWP is not donut or trained on main, it's almost like an invitation to take those duels with the aimers that you have.
It's going to feel very tense for Yabi and Ryu. Less than 100 health between the two of them. I mean, this nade damage still lingers. A third man on the site, though, and ooh, lost control of that one. Ryu gets nothing. Unable to provide those multis, those necessary multis, and like you highlighted, just being able to avoid this win condition for Astralis.
One full
And the
health,
AWP.
145.
They had AKs, and they instantly, right? They have the angle. Okay, you could start, but as soon as you've lost control of the hose, it's one bullet. Oh, thanks for coming.
And you're static, crouched down, a nice little one bang from the Kalash.
So we'll get to see this util damage come through in a sec, but right now, Yosuke has 180 at the top. Tessa's at 91. So we'll see whose nades did the most, but it looked bloody brilliant, didn't it?
Doing the nade stack on the round, they start 3 mid as well, just a little bit of luck on their side.
Astralis are one of these teams who love the full press, right? They really want to contest for that lane control. This is 5 straight rounds on the T side now. This is the map choice of Astralis. Dust2 coming up next, and
Or will Astralis be able to post a CT round and start a conversation?
and nobody playing aggressive mid this time, right? They have block short.
That nearly
Ooh, one more.
Oh,
providing an opener through the board. Ryu
3.
reeling.
give him a chance.
3 HP, they'll double up close to
Speed
try
bomb.
and stop this. Yeah, okay, Ryu blind. Oh, Hooksy turns in. Lovely double.
Nice
Denied
one.
by Tessus for more. Stare present. As is Fozy on the AWP. He might peek off of the back of that. Flash actually catches him. And Monacy catches his emergence.
Nice
Ooh,
one.
Bell rung, AK better.
Just an MP9 going to walk into Carrigan.
One tap.
In a way.
Monacy's got it.
In a way.
In a way.
Sorry.
Can't argue with that.
I got it. I got him.
Look how much fun they're having. How dare they?
Nico 19 and 9, Monacy 17 and 7. Could very well be the final round of first map in this one. Falcons have come to play here at EWC. In main again. Abby made the same play last round with an MP9. He knows he has a bit more company.
Like it.
Tessa's hard clear this.
I do like the head-to-head duel. Let's see who gets the better of them this time.
Oh.
Yavi again. Tessus frustrated.
Well, their minigame has been rather entertaining.
I honestly, I do think Yabi's won the minigame.
I can't wait to see the stats after to see the head-to-head, like how many times those two dueled.
By my count,
What are you giving us?
it's
At least 5.
I think it's 3-1 that I remember to Yabi.
All right. Well, through the smoke, Hooksy gets one traded. They're into B. He was the only man there. We can start to pack this one up.
Or Fozy, yeah, that's so ambitious. It still results in a stair trade, though.
And they have the man advantage with the bomb down. So as these smokes will start to fade, there's a chance Astralis can put themselves in a position. But again, Nico 20 and 9, Monacy 17 and 7. These are the heaviest hitters to win a 2v3 to win the map.
These two play off each other.
All three through cave.
Oh, damn well. Monacy, a power position on the ramp side. Nico. Oh, he's in good form, but he has to get all three. And one tap from Yabi. Nico, look for the transfer there onto the pillar. Both of them grouped up, gets the information, confirms one of their presence. Gonna call the bluff on that one completely. Oh, gets caught with a nade out. Real double swing.
Oh, my.
Nico, come on, man. Why would you nade in the open?
Plenty of cash for this one.
They got a CT round.
Well, I don't want to start painting the picture yet, but it's an A rush for the finish.
All right. That's so Carrigan-esque for sure. Audible to the donut player. Yabi barking for rotations. And he's down.
Nice one.
Sit, says Kioske. Stair one back onto Captain Carrigan. Fight again. Double kill for Kioske, finding a long-range engagement towards the CT spawn. And with the bomb now down, Falcons. Oh, Tessus onto Hooksy's a chance. And yeah, they're running out of defenders. Running out of bodies and running out of chances on their map pick of Ancient.
Dust2 coming up next. Difficult to make a case of seeing this one going 3. But Falcons in hot form.
Nice.
Through the smoke, we'll close it all down.
Get him back out.
Nothing the AWPer can do. Fozy was hoping on a prayer.
Good.
And that's the end of that. All right, first map, Falcons, and it's convincing.
Yeah, great stuff.
Astralis pick, Ancient. They lost
Let's see if they can do it in
Falcons.
2.
Mirage.
Well. What do we have here? We've got Falcons in very good form. Understandably
I would say
so, of course,
Falcons
fresh off of the
2-0.
big win,
This
now
will
up
be
against
this will
Astralis
be
for
the
spot
last
in the
map.
playoffs. A little bit different here at EWC. 16 teams make it through to
Stoppage.
the round of 16. Single elimination playoffs.
There's gonna be a stoppage.
And, spot for them.
Good form to kick off map number 1. That bodes very well for Falcons coming into map number 2. Monacy and Kioske are the 2 highest rated players over those 18 maps. We'll see if they can be unleashed. We'll also have a bit of an in-game leader T-side kill count watch. Hooksy and Carrigan combined have 1 kill on the T-side so far in this series. Their job is to call the round, not to shoot the people.
For those of you that weren't there, by the way, Chad Sponge Birchall, ex-in-game leader, if you'll believe it.
I had plenty of times of botting out. I was quite the expert on botting out.
He's unusually sympathetic to the captains, believe it or not.
No, I get it. It feels real bad.
No, but T-side, you do have to be pulling those strings, and that's Carrigan calling the shots for Falcons.
And if you are going to die, make sure you trade it.
Right. Which Carrigan does a lot of wide swings with Kioske behind him.
Oh, he's about to be the first man in.
Oh, what? Fozy. Good start. Breaks the neck of Monacy with those dual Berettas, and he's ready to stand and bang. And actually, Hooksy's found himself one onto Nico, no less, who's just had a great Ancient to start us off.
Weird standoff here.
It's a very weird standoff here, too.
What the?
Hang on, he's going to get it.
Yeah? There you go.
Thank you.
It's a Test S1v5. You've all been waiting for it. Everybody's wanted to see it unfold. One of the greatest rounds of Counter-Strike that you haven't known's happened yet.
Okay.
35. He needs to jump up short. He needs to pick up the bomb. They're running at him short.
Oh, and Fozy's got a smoke. Oh. I know it was already looking pretty unlikely, but that really did seal the deal.
That's right.
Well,
Yabi got another one on Tessus, by the way. I'm keeping track.
I forgot. I'll check.
Will ya?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll focus on that. You focus on this.
Okay, well, it is a full investment. Falcons not satisfied.
They had 9 head-to-heads over the course of that last map.
Did Yabi win?
Yabi was out 6-3.
Okay. Needed down to the funny number, but sits Yabi down with the scout headshot through the door. That's beautiful. Can't really, fault Yabi. I guess. He just clicked real good.
I think you have to gamble now if you're Astralis. Playing 2-2, you hope you can get the necessary output. They're turning this into a B pop with mid to B pressure. So still selling that they are applying a little bit of something over towards A.
The fact that Fozy's here gives me a little hope for Astralis to convert here, even though they are supposed to. Might take that one back. The Monacy scout, 2 kills deep. Ryu needs a lot more than that. Wow.
I had X-Ray off for that second
How
fight.
good was that?
Much better than X-Ray on.
Yeah.
Usually the way it goes.
Crazy. Crazy. I mean, I know you said it was all floaty analysis, but when you said Falcons are going to win and then read the 5 names on Falcons or the 3 big names on Falcons, I mean, yeah, crazy.
Indoor Molly making sure no one can scuttle in towards lower tunnels without taking a lick of damage. It's going to be the force buy back the other way. This one doesn't have a scout for Fozy. Indoor Smoke hasn't quite hit the mark there, so there is a slight gap to work over. For audio only listeners, 3-man long stack on this force. Fozy patrolling the mid doors and Ryu tasked with bring down B in case they were to come his way. But right now, Falcons congregating on Cat for an easy A ambush.
Fozy relays a large amount of bodies crossing Gandalf's side and towards the A site. The long players start to activate, making sure there's no rats in the system lurking long, but on the fade of the smoke, it's an easy pick for Carrigan. He'll take that any day of the week. A kill on the T side, 2 now.
Yeah, because there was no pressure at all when they scaled, they just immediately went back and covered off short, which is going to give them room here in the post plant. And Astralis, they gambled incorrectly.
And this is where, yeah, the cash can really go crazy. You got 2 M4s and a FAMAS out of the second round win. You don't have to reinvest into anything. You're just going to be, you know, getting a nice pile of gold, Smaug style.
And I think that's why we're seeing Astralis go for the save, because otherwise their next round would have nothing to try and contest against this. They'd be going into crossfires and post-plant setups that are already there, and right now they can just go for the double dip. Okay, we gambled incorrectly. We didn't get what we were looking for. Let's try again. Just the one casualty of Fozy. Always risky to do against the pistol buys. You definitely don't want to smoke long corner if you're doing that against a lighter investment, but just looking to take their chances. It's essentially the same start from Astralis. Ryu B, other 3 gravitate towards long. Fozy's job is to patrol the mid to B and call what he hears towards short. So something in the prep, it feels like it's told them, hey, they're going to go back to a late long take after they feign this mid presence, but you could very easily just see them calling the same round.
Ash.
Looking almost exactly the same.
Yeah, almost. This
He spotted him. He spotted him.
Spotted towards the ramp side. He's done well to hit a headshot there. The first bullet out of his USP. He does put Carrigan down, and he'll find the finish as well. So converted upon it. Bit of damage onto Kioske as well. Tessus as well. Wow, these pistols, they're doing damage. Need to convert, though. 2 walking on up. Stare to bait Hooksy to try and find something on the 5-7.
Short plant.
Kioske's holding the cross. Flash connects, and so does the bullet. Stare finds the head. There's a double kill. Yabi chips in, all onto the shoulders of Nico. A 1 versus 3 with the short flank coming in quick. Ryu should have this one dead to rights. And on the reload, Nico 2 of the 3.
Oh my god.
Nearly.
Oh my god.
What is that, man?
Pivot.
Yeah, he's actually got ammo remaining in that situation. Oh my god, okay.
Fozy Aggie mid. Oh, this is feeling a bit scary now for the AWP.
There's support. Yabi's just mollied that cat.
A molly into lower, and he is cooked. Instead, he's had his head removed by Nico's AK. You can see a furrowed brow. Communication a mile a minute.
That's the AWP dead. So at this point, as long as you can establish short control, you can just finish A with an execute.
Oh. Nice!
Oh,
I like it. I love to see the whole.
Yeah.
I like to see the POV of Hooksy. I like it.
That's his archetype.
Ryu's given up B. Nico could try and.
I like to see it, man. That peak, super fast.
And now waiting for
super
a CT
fast.
re-aggress. 50 seconds. The net wide. Got everything covered. Obviously with the mid doors, Nico upper tunnels, this long space, short control from Suke as he swings through, spots him out, gets information on 1. Nico's going to take the B space. Still plenty of time to bring the bomb back. 30 seconds. But m0NESY heads long, so no, not anymore. Oh, boys. Oh, boys.
Hang on a second. We're getting maybe 2 rounds in a row. Hang on. Nico's flank is everything. m0NESY onto Yabi, perfect. And yeah, they are going to go for the A commit. 20 seconds. They have to hurry this up. Ryu and Stare, both on the A site. An opportunity to disrupt. What is that? Ryu just goes jumping, trying to react. Gets caught by Tessus. Just Stare trying as hard as he might. 9 seconds on the clock, boys. Where's that bomb? Where's this clutch come from? It's just Stare, and he pulls it off
my
with a
God,
USB.
what the?
A shrug of his shoulders. Quad kill total.
Stare's doing the geeky. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I thought he was doing the no cries.
Yeah,
He just did the standard. Well, they've already won a round with very little. It was a force in round number 2 of the game. Honestly, Scout delivering. No Scout this time round. Honestly, with his hands off the mouse and keyboard. Until this one is going to be a slow crawl. You think the Falcons screenshots come back after that one?
They could, actually.
I feel like they should be buried with the major win.
I think that's actually a very fair, yeah. And the fact that, you know, they looked incredibly good on the first map. Just 2 bad rounds is probably not enough for the meme to resurface immediately.
I think we'll be surprised.
True, true. But that's just because they love him, you know? Bang. Jumping into the jaws of Stare. There's that
Nice.
Nico Deagle. Still rocking the blaze with the mouse stickers.
He is looking sharp as hell today. Tell me why they can't win this round, Alex.
I'm struggling to. HooXi. Dangerous game being played. Nico's got his aim locked in. If you swing further, nade down to 56. It's all 3 CT. And oh, he hit that! He actually hit that! A flick of the wrist, and Yavi's gone. Ryu and HooXi doing their best.
They're chasing Ghost right now. Ryu, you got the kit. You need to get that towards the bomb chief.
Tessus, just live, just live.
Ryu's going to be so late to the party. He's jumping up short. This is an eco victory. This isn't a force fight. This is an eco. That's the Nico Deeg.
What?
The patch of these last, actually 4 of the 6 rounds that we've played in this half have been absolutely wild.
Oh,
I like
DJ,
it.
can I see that one again, please?
Suke, Arrogant and Tessus. Good position if they want to try and breach out long. m0NESY doesn't have a great spawn just to jump down mid immediately, but he can get there pretty quick. See if they want to boost him up. For the CTs, they're the ones who took the timeout. They're working with 2 MP9, so that's probably what they're trying to leverage in this situation. How do we get the most out of that?
Aggressive short line, kept at bay by the flame. Or default here.
Nice not to see HooXi try and press up closer towards the long doors just to lock it down because he only has an SMG. I suppose he wants to stay in motion because they have gone for a 3-man gamble of the B stack on this lighter investment. Well, I say lighter investment, lighter weaponry. It's a full investment, excuse me. A looks very fragile from what we can see, but the AWP is in a great position to deal with the bomb coming through the long doors.
Crisscross mid smokes. Posey doesn't flinch. He's on the line. Oh, it's a catastrophe!
What is that?
HooXi just puts
HooXi!
his skull in line with the Falcons, and Posey
Oh no, man!
head there.
What a timing!
God, we're having some fun on Dust 2.
What a timing, HooXi!
HooXi's trying to laugh it off, and Posey is just, yeah, head in hands. He's in the right place, Cad. He is in the right place. He's in the right line, and HooXi's cerebellum interrupts.
Okay, well. Oof. Oof, indeed.
Oh, have we lost a flash? No, we
Isn't it crazy? That's the opening kill of the round.
Oh, it is.
Suppose he technically got an opener.
Yeah,
Just
put that one in his column.
Someone put him here.
Clip that, chat. Clip that.
Gosh. Mate, that's a bummer.
Ooh, okay, well.
And now they've lost a flash. Like, it's just funny.
Terrorists win.
See if we get that one in super slow-mo. Bonk.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your head just appeared.
You kind of want to leave the room at that point, you know?
You do.
Can I have a bathroom break, please?
Can we just take a timeout?
Can I go to a rage room?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, well, Eco behind the saves. It was always going to be hard. It feels like they're intentionally making it harder for themselves. This is a nice boost
It's
for
a
Marie.
powerful boost. The casters can't
That's
get
it, though,
over
right?
it.
Like,
Might
we're
be
done.
going for a couple
We're
of
done
rounds
now.
after
We're
that.
done. Like, there's no more of that. No more silly buggers.
I feel like it can get worse, though, for Astralis.
Yeah?
Imagine one more frustrating moment.
Oh, that would be, yeah. It would
Just one
compound.
more.
It would compound, for sure. I do like the angle. Don't see this every day, but it is obviously susceptible to the mid-split.
Which is starting to take shape.
Forces a dismount. You're not ready for the double up here. Wait, Hooksy needs to be seen, yeah? And now he needs to die. Can you die? Fake dink.
Yeah, fake dink indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, an attempt there from Fozy to make some room, get some information. Walks out the long doors, goes down to Monacy. Another opener to the tally.
They're not in a rush here. Jack.
No, remember the last time they had a 5v3?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Time became a bit of a factor, didn't it?
So, are they able to avoid that same fate? Together, Falcons strong. Up cap.
Stare is deadly. Kioske sent to bed, and the
What?
transfer into Carrigan's head is outrageous. Beautiful aim on display.
Nice
and
one.
Nico can do it too. What a hell of a sequence out of both of them.
They're going to dart to B quickly.
Wait.
18 seconds.
Going for a jump shot. They've got to get the bomb across. Nice from Yabi. There's no chance.
Ah.
Yabi will close it down. There's more. There's more where this
What
came
the
from.
hell?
Just
Where's
two
the flash,
injected into
man?
my veins.
We go again. Deagle for Nico. Yes, please. AKs for 3. Or for Monacy. And back into the full by Astralis. This looks like they try and go for a relatively early bit of B pressure, whether or not it's the follow through. If they do find what they're looking for, bodies are in the right place. So feigning the default map control. 4 upper tunnels. Arrogant to deal with the rotation. Is there a swing off this? No.
Orb searching.
It is that Singe.
Yeah, okay, that's multiple. Full util belt dump from Yabi. Oh, he's making a move, Mr. Carrigan. And Yabi,
team flash!
Team flash stare caught him. Good trade back. Can he redeem himself? Can they hold on to the B site? Ryu can. Unloads the mag into the smoke.
Rotation's
Stare
here.
and support. Rotation is here, but Nico's Deagle is too, and Kioske just popping 2 heads. Now Ryu, Fozy in combination. Puts it onto a clutch for Monacy, and he should have the first for free. A leg shot from Fozy in this AWP head-to-head.
Gotta get the bomb.
He has. The pressure is on Monacy to make the next move. Ooh, he's hit him. He's actually hit him on the flick through. Now both low. He swaps out to the M4 to win it out. Swedish sniper prevails in the head-to-head.
I think it was back at EPL.
Yeah.
It was like Spirit versus Astralis, and it was a Dust 2 game. And I was like, there's absolutely no way in the world Astralis, who I think at the time were pretty bang on average at Dust 2, had any business beating Spirit. They're out smoke. Come on, Hooksy, get your eeks.
Nice double. Kioske's Glock finishes the job.
No, guys, it's Glocks.
It's fine. It's just Glocks. Ooh. Can't be playing scared versus the starter pistol. And they won't.
Kioske was having a bit of a laugh there at the end of that one. So the fact that they've been able to get 2 kills is, well, I think the expectation of how first half of Dust 2 has gone. But this is almost 6 rounds for Astralis on the CT side.
It's a solid haul.
It is a great haul.
I mean, I'm just replaying some of the rounds we've witnessed in the first 10.
It's a Spirit result back at EPL. It's like they lost
That
the
was
legacy.
it, yeah.
Okay, Falcons. Pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. Ready to pop out long.
And he will. Kioske forging a path forward, claiming long for himself off the layered flashbangs. It looks like they're going to concede the space.
So now you need some territory elsewhere. Do Ryu and Yabi want to partner up and take upper tunnels?
Ooh.
Rosie brought down low, misses the shot there. Box. We don't have long, we don't have short, and you walk in a tunnel straight in there, Mr. Nico.
That could not have been a more free frag. Ryu not prepared for that to be held. Carrigan wins a head-to-head duel with Yabi. That's valuable.
Both B defenders.
Okay, wow, pre-fire from Stair. A couple of extra bullets.
Fully rotate. Nico should have this one. Tearing the steps. They are long rotation.
I mean, no one B with Ryu dead and Stair mid, so...
And Hooksy, I think he wants info on A as well. So at some point, there'll be a glance and maybe into that AWP.
That's what Monacy is counting on.
But with the way Stair's been playing, there's no reason he can't win this on his own towards the B side.
Valid, valid. And he's got that AK still, which he's been utilizing so damn well. Hooksy doesn't budge, doesn't give Monacy that pick he wants, and oh, it has pulled Stair away just enough for them to waltz into the B side and get across the doors. He's not there. Should be free for Falcons now for 5.
I don't know if you're getting away with this one here, Stem. Honestly, has the line. He has rerouted, so he sees them evacuating, and that will confirm that, yes, they are no longer fishing. They are definitely saving. Final round coming up next. Then they get the 1,400 loss, so a couple of players low on finances. This is the decision that could see them going into the full buy, unless Monacy
5-6
into a Lion's Den with imperfect information.
Yeah.
It's just...
You feel your hand is forced,
yes.
Yeah.
Someone has to make the play, and you're the one in the most optimal position to do so.
Quotes on that, yeah. But considering the stats you brought to us about Dust 2 for Astralis, this 6 CT round haul...
It's much more competitive than my expectation.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to have Tessa setting up Kioske, take some short space.
So CT's wanting to block the mid to B with that smoke. But we'll see if they want to channel more smokes into that. They still have a couple to work with. Plenty of ways it can be thrown as well. The lurk smoke towards B from Nico. That will keep Ryu and that a Yabi interested. And just turning this into a mid to B split.
Waterfall smoke enables Carrigan to go for like a CT drop, perhaps.
Ooh,
don't need to
nice
worry.
one.
Ahead of your
Kioske
expectation right
has
there.
caught Stair.
This might pivot them back into A now. They know 2 B defenders, and well, Carrigan's going to do it on his own. So Hooksy, long anchor,
like it.
short should be open, and this should be 6.
Yeah, forging a path into the side now. No rush. Monacy, actually, yeah, couldn't spot him. Nice use of the HE from Yabi to mask the swing. Results in the loss.
Don't drop the balls now.
Is this really a conversation? Really shouldn't be. Nico's got short on lock. Kioske's got CT. They're playing active. Tessa's bell rung somehow, somewhere. Hooksy from long. They know where he is.
Just too many crossfires
Nico?
to break in this one, so Hooksy and Ryu will give it a crack. It's the last round of the half. They're just going to waltz on into what should be their demise. Hooksy gets one for the troubles, but Nico and Kisuke deal with it, and that'll be 6-6.
And the first half.
Up. That is true, yeah. With the back and forth, I feel that kind of works out in the wash.
Yeah, fair, fair. I mean, considering, yeah, everything that happened in that half, I'm still thinking about Fozy just blowing Hooksy's brain off.
So we had a tech, then they said ready. Then Ryu says keyboard disconnected. He says, I don't know. So I think we're ready.
Okay.
So they know. Look at this. CT side double nades. So these to break a smoke of an expectation ready. Is there a strat you think they're going to run? Are they going to be a stack because you've got a plan based off of the ante?
I also don't think Ryu's going to buy a decoy for no reason. Can't think of the reason, but he's got one.
Back a plat onto B. Now skate to defend.
He's going to try and bait, yeah, okay. Fake lurk, smoke, and swing. Whoa.
That's a dink. Ryu.
Ryu's face from Kioske USP.
Yeah, their plan appears to be going A, right? Hooksy has the bomb. He's been back at top mid. So they put pressure B. They were hoping for some type of CT reaction. They haven't gotten it. This is the fight.
Posey and Nico having a little skirmish on long doors.
They're up cat with 4.
Nico can run away at any time, right? He can support Carrigan when he needs it. Carrigan's even still got those nades, right?
Yeah.
Got that HE grenade. They'll flash on long, catches Fozy, but the majority of the assault
Nade'll do
here
it.
coming in. That's the nade, and whoa, look at the health. That is brutal. Carrigan finds 2, and they've softened him up nicely. A perfect HE grenade, the timing impeccable.
Good.
Double out of Nico and
Like it.
Carrigan.
That will be the full eco. Some of the least exciting rounds, unless you have a scout and your name's Woxic.
Yeah. Or Krabeni.
Just going to take a look and use this opportunity we have with a brief moment to look at the Legacy versus FaZe game. They're into their second map. It's Mirage. That's Legacy's choice. Nuke is the third and decider if they need it. Now, that group for FaZe is the same as Falcons, Group B. But you don't need to play out the upper bracket final. Right? You win this and you're in the playoffs. Right. There's no point playing that game. As mid has been farmed. Nico goes down. If you end up losing this series, they'll drop to the lower bracket where they'll play the winner of BB Team and NIP. Xbox Smoke and mid doors. So they don't want that to be perforated at all, but there's no Monacy AWP to worry about. Left the bomb in Suicide, which doesn't matter right now, but I don't think that's intentional.
Oh gosh, Nico's in trouble. Oh, it's Hooksy that struggled to profit off of that flash. Nico. He's back in his aim in this one.
Why not with the series he's having?
11 bullets. Back dump through the smoke.
So really playing for the short control, taking a look at the mini-map, right? That nobody home towards long. They want to pipe back in through short, and this might be well-timed if it's a mid to B. We're going to have a clamp down, a brawl in mid.
And they're going to push through the short side. Hang on a second. Hooksy goes looking. There's another one where that came from, though. And Carrigan's just going wide. It's the whole team doing the dance. Stare,
What?
as always, is capable of providing the necessary multi. Astralis have an advantage, only for a moment. There's Monacy. Takes the head off of Yabi.
Good flash.
And he can't find the burst onto Fozy. Gets it eventually. And has support now. The supportive cast arrive, and they find all the necessary frags. That's clean team play in defensive A from
I like
Falcons.
it.
Yeah, beautiful work, right? They were starting to clamp down
I
on
like
the
it.
possibility of the mid to B. It worked out for short as well, and then Monacy just standing his ground in the site there. Some steady shooting.
His spray is so dialed in.
I think Stare is such a gem. All right, some of these top
Yeah,
orgs,
again.
if they ever starting to look for a map control player, I think Stare needs to be towards the top of the list.
That's fair.
There should be a lineup on that wall
Incredibly
bang
talented gentleman.
from bottom mid. Right there. There should be like a safe lineup.
Wow, just a barrage of nades in response to the steps, closed doors.
Okay, so a block mid and a block long simultaneously. They also played anti-B-pop setup. But now as the round will start to settle in, I'm sure we can see the options open for Falcons as well.
I mean, the objective here is just try and avoid that Fozy scout. Don't give him anything. So they might be returning to long, and that's Carrigan's responsibility.
I'll be honest, I forgot to keep count of the T-side kills.
Oh yeah, me too.
That's all right. The stunts will have us covered after. It's all about the calling here. Let's see if Hooksy can call them into a half-by victory.
It's his.
Be traded.
Should be. Body shot would do it, yeah. Honestly, though, quick. Very quick. Trying to catch that player. Slipping out short was Hooksy. Caught Crab walking.
Two more to find. One long, one short. And, well, long
What?
has made the incision.
What is
2v2, well-timed on the clamp down.
Ryu, though, has to find this instant headshot onto Kioske. You've got Yabi from behind, exposed and brought down by Tessus. Now into the clutch. Ryu, too deep, needs to find himself another.
Bombs
Doesn't
down.
have the bomb
Nice
and
one.
just jumps on up. Didn't anticipate
Good.
Tessus to stick around.
Fozy's AWP in the mix. Let's see if he can be a difference maker. Hooksy with a long corner smoke. Everybody else towards the upper tunnel. So Hooksy feigning that this is at least a bit of long presence. He's Throwing a curious smoke there towards long.
They're going for this. Just straight into B. Tessus locked in. Oh, and his AK spray, pretty damn good himself. He was one man on that bomb site. There was no support network close by, and yet Tessus has single-handedly cancelled the plans of Astralis.
Bit of an over-rotation right now.
Carrigan's flanked though. Ooh, and spotted by Fozzy's AWP lower tons. Bomb is T-spawn. Carrigan not to know that.
It does mean this gets a bit treacherous for Yabby. He has to be slow.
Nico so calm, ready to collect. Mantles up for this head-to-head versus Hooksy. And Hooksy's bested him this time. Yabby onto Carrigan. We got a 3-on-3. This 5v3 has been turned on its head, back to an equal stead. And oh, it gets better.
Come on, man.
Yabby blows the head off of Kioske. Still need to pick up that bomb. It's Tessus and Monacy going to be hanging out double doors together. Surrounded, in fact, by opponents very close by. Fozzy still lower tons on that AWP and caught looking the wrong way. Trade attempt.
Nice.
And they've lost him. Bomb top mid. Hooksy to clutch. Or this is Falcons.
Nice
on 11,
one.
And Monacy's got him. 5 kills between Tessus and Monacy.
I like
a
it.
recovery
I
of the
like
recovery.
it a lot.
Well, even though this is an 11-6 scoreline, it has delivered more than an 11-6 scoreline.
It has.
The individuals on display hitting some absolute bangers.
What smoke is that? Top Xbox? Okay.
Again with the two-wave door smokes for the cover off. Oh,
That just
spam.
Yeah. Disadvantage, hamstrung. You lost your Bianca. It's going to keep...
Oh, wait. How did Ryu die?
Oh, sorry, your Bianca, your B-Lurker.
Kind of the same
Same
thing.
vein, same vibe.
Yeah, he's
Look at
anchoring the
this.
upper tunnels.
Yeah. It's the short space that's tantalizing, right? You've got all of that room to line up your exec. What little it will be. It's minimal on the nade front.
Well, Carrigan's talking. He might get caught in the fade.
Yeah, as he backs away.
I can't believe he has just played bold-faced in front of a fading smoke.
And now it's pressure onto Monacy. He can bail himself out for a quick one, but trade from Stare. 3-on-3. Kioske caught by that scout. No trade attempt at all from Nico. Knows he's not able to find that angle. Tessus and Nico to try and find this 2v3. Suable. Nico's been a sharp shot, and there's another one where that came from. Hooksy, cowering in fear, stands his ground on that Galil. Stare in a great position here. This is a hard crossfire to try and break, but oh my god, he can. Tessus, a smoke and a kit. It is up against Stare, though. A safe pair of hands if ever I saw one. Can he defuse from up top? He can.
No,
He's
it's
ratting
naughty.
it. He's ratting it. You cheeky rascal. He's gone and done it.
I like it, man. He defused from the top of the box.
Well, that's all the energy sucked out of the room there for Astralis.
Yes, chat. You can do
more
that.
round and
You can
we'll,
do that. You can defuse
Pull this one
at
down
the top of the box.
down to the lower bracket. A couple of days wait before we see Astralis play again.
Cheeky bastard.
There's the opener. You're going to give me a chance. Kiosuke's going to take it. That's what he says in response to that. It's a long go.
Okay, we got some pace there. Nico's here. Damage connects onto 2 of them. We'll get back and avoid the tracer from Hooksy's attempt.
Watch Kiosuke right now. He's just been flashed to the mid doors. So,
Oy.
look, there could be an upper tunnels lurk, but at the moment, if he pushes up mid, he has the completely pinned towards long.
The whole squad.
They're not to know that, right? They don't know that there's not a lurk as part of this, but they are actually hedging towards tunnels now to clear it out. Just depends on the timing of when you want to hit the go signal. So block deep for now, but starting to fade. They're boosting over for a sightline as well. Carrigan can reblock this, which would be well timed. Yabby's played through. Problems.
Is he closer than the expectation?
No way.
He actually hit that. 50 HP.
Uh-oh.
Yabby now just 2 points of health. Cowering and cleared
Nice.
by Monacy. The dude is locked in. Quick swing. Carrigan gets 1 and done. Just the 3 of them on long. Trying to breach. Trying to find a way to make Monacy miss a single shot. There's Stare onto Kioske. Tucked on Gandalf. Rosie Carr. Molly will make life miserable forced into the fight is Nico. No attempt, or no help rather, from Tessus. Posey takes him down eventually. Now that bomb will go down. Cover from Hooksy as Tessus goes for an ambitious jump. Monacy, is this one winnable? Would have liked to have hit that one. Goose and Ramp, he knows what's up.
He wants to give it a go, but he probably shouldn't. They don't have any loss bonus, but I think for the entertainment factor, I would have liked to just see Monacy go for one of his classic clutches, but that's around on the T side for Astralis. So there you go. They'll get there first after what was a competitive first half of play. We have a bit of a runaway half here from Falcons.
Doesn't know about Blue Bin.
I think Arrogant has unknowingly just given an avenue in. Surprisingly, they haven't picked up the bomb and brought more over to fortify long. To be a rude shock for Nico.
Oh, my goodness. It's not the cleanest kill. In fact, not a kill at all. Nico gets away with a scrap of health.
So lucky to be alive. Ryu, who got punished with the smoke on it. Physical spam in a previous round. Let's see if he walks in this Monacy AWP trained and now they're ready. Palm is still in T-spawn and starting to transition back towards B. They're hoping that the long pressure acts as a full fake. But two players are about to push through mid doors. Falcons keep on moving.
Yeah, and this could be a very inspired push if they go lower.
Monacy is going to have two on his... That is quite well timed. 40 seconds. Now they believe it's full long. So it's a little bit unfortunate. Posey spam another flash. They will swing and
it's just him. It's just him.
yeah,
He's open.
You're not going to get there in time. I think just save, boys.
Yeah.
Save it, save it.
That's funny. There's so many chances there where it could have gone either way. But they will get themselves up to 8 rounds. Falcons have no choice but to hold on to their guns. Tessus will lose his. It's a tough hunt as well, trying to break through those long doors. So, I'm not sure if he's going to go too far to search this one out. Was looking like another cut and dry map here for the Falcons. I think it still will be, but if you reflect, it was a 13-6 over K27. 13-7 on map number 1. Now we're about to find ourselves at 12-8, so getting ever closer.
Terrorists win.
Stay with this long spawn. Ryu's lining up at insta mid.
Gonna have Carrigan with just a Desert Eagle on long. Straight out. Force stare. Unscathed by the nade. Monacy trying to be disruptive. They're coming his way and he's missed the shot. Uncharacteristic miss, but with Kiosuke's trade, lower tunnels occupado. Not the Deagle headshot you were hoping for, but Kiosuke keeping it competitive. Yuxi removes Tessus, got blocked in the smoke, and he hears Kiosuke, knows Kiosuke's around those lower tons.
Well, the two of them should be able to clear him out. Hooksy has to be here.
This is the distraction.
It couldn't have gone anywhere, so they should be able to deal with him, whether or not they do it cleanly.
Oh, he thinks he's lost him in the smoke. He's actually closed doors. And that's the horrible end to the round. For Kiosuke, good output on the FAMAS, but brought nicely by Hooksy.
Still believing. The Danes. Well, Hooksy going to sell long again. Just throw a smoke. Throw a couple of flashes and try and breeze through the smoke. Trying this B-pop once more. Last time around, Tessus single-handedly shut them down.
This time he's got company, he's got some help. Kiosuke, just the one. Trade from Ryu. Tessus trying to delay as long as he can. Knows the molly's imminent. So is the spam.
Nico might creep
So
through
is
this.
the nade. Holding on as best he can. Yabi finds him.
Oh.
Nico caught emerging from the smoke. It's a lovely double out of Yabi. That should be round ending, and Carrigan's a dead man. Running lackadaisical into the crosshair of Hooksy.
Yeah, that looks a little bit ugly there at the end, doesn't it?
Ah,
I like the
that's
play from
ugly, man.
Nico, though. Tries to creep in, capitalize, but some sharp shooting puts him down. The double digits accrued. 2,900 is the loss, so it's going to be, unfortunately, partial into full.
Right.
See, wants to retain this M4. Now they know exactly where he is. They can start to deal with him. And Hooksy could have him from the back lines. Will do. It's a couple of digs, a couple of 5.7s, and an MP9 to give it a look in. Knowing Falcons, they'll win this one.
Spamming flashes and actually getting a body out as well. Reeves got full long. Once he's going for a walkabout. Here's Hooksy top mid.
Yeah, that flash does nothing.
Just falls away in time.
He's committed, and they
He
get
is, and
chased.
they're pushing it down. Oh, Stair's been overwhelmed. That's a huge opening kill for the Falcons. Puts a rifle as well into the enemy hands for Astralis. Now Hooksy getting overwhelmed. They're running at him. They're just going to bring him the fight. He needs help. He's begging for backup. A deagle to the face. Carrigan up close. Just one on this ramp. It could be round. Overlooks the Ryu mantling up from the other side. Smoke on the short side and a great nade on the Kioske MP9.
Gonna try 3-3 CT.
Oh. Not typically the recipe for success.
And they have to get a wiggle on. There's no kit.
Could be one hell of a recovery.
Definitely give this one a look. Next round's the full buy.
Yeah.
That's the last of regulation.
And that AK on Tessus, he might find Yabi here. Doesn't quite nail it. Nice from Ryu. Super output. Triple kill. We do see every single round of regulation after all.
Hey, they're so lucky there that Fozy's able to... All right, Fozy, aggressive.
Are they going to go
Scuttles
for
the
overtime?
HE.
5 consecutive chat. Will they find that 6th and take us to overtime? Buy themselves some respite. Yabi's out behind the long smoke. Eats the flash. Carrigan. Oh, he
Oh
got
my
confirmed.
god, got a gun.
A
What
golden
the?
opportunity for first blood there. Squandered, sidelined the captain of Falcons. Full tons info thanks to Kioske's push. Nico exchanges block smokes with the cross.
The fact that Yabi has the AWP because of Bogdan's Law here, we'll see that becomes a factor late. Calm mollied, creeping up behind the block smoke. Lots of utility though. Take a look. The CT still with a lot of nades here. Is it to disrupt the cross? Is it to stop the plan?
Monacy's holding that cross and he books him. Fozy, sideline, back to the 4-on-4. Yabi low, don't forget. Monacy's still got that cross and they've still got their nades. Cross the ramp, bomb on the back of Stair. Pressure amplified now. All to play for. Hooksy blind. Tessa swings on through. Just the one. Ryu trades. It's a headshot.
Nice one.
Nice from Monacy. Just keeps racking him up side by side with Nico. And Yabi, that low HP, will haunt him. The 24th round
It's
of
a flank.
play. 5
Yosoki
consecutive
for the
from
flank.
Astralis, but in that last chance saloon before overtime, Falcons look to have done it.
Oof.
Yabi won on the swing from Kioske. Has he overcooked there?
He's got to pick up the bomb now. Might be able to get it down. This would be some clutch. Pulls off a shot. They're rerouting. CT and long will be the avenues of assault.
Well, they divide and look to conquer. Monacy, CT approach. Nico coming in from long, could catch Yabi,
Not
look at the wrong
considered.
way. Hasn't spotted, hasn't exposed himself either. On this peak, ready for Nico's approach, and he spotted the shadow, has the info on the long player. Wondering about number 2. Where's Monacy? He's right there on the ramp. Missed shot.
Nice one.
Overwhelmed. Nico
Good.
finds it. Falcons are off to the playoffs.
Let's go, boys.
Zonic happy with that one.
Let's
It got
go.
down close towards
Woo.
the end, but they get it done in regulation.
I'd say that, you know, Astralis, they forward to bring it back. And
They gotta go for it's either gonna grow Group D or Group C for lower bracket.
Of the result. And I mean, like, I gotta give a little bit of hit to Astralis. I think they pulled off some really good things, specifically in the later stage of this one, the T half. That's why they brought the heat back, right? But the Falcons, I mean, if they look at themselves, they're probably going to be too happy about this dust too. I don't think they played it as well as they wanted to. There were some of those very
Nice. I
iconic
like the game.
situations, the 3v5s that did fumble for them. But, you know, Astralis capitalized, but they couldn't make it work in the end.
Yeah, I think we saw some of what we discussed coming into Dust 2, right? Like that, what could beat Falcons were maybe not Astralis, but Falcons themselves. And we did see a couple of rounds that brought back the bad old days, perhaps in their heads. You know, some radar rounds in there, getting a little bit too ahead of themselves, trying to finish the rounds too early. But eventually, they were able to pull themselves back together, and in that final round, close out the series.
But definitely made it as close as they possibly could. Now, I do see what you're saying. There's like remnants of G2 somewhere around here. I'm not sure why that's the case, but there might be the case for the side of Falcons, who sometimes take a little while to figure out the problem in the server.
Yeah, well, thank God for their superstars, you know, like, because if they have these rounds, which they've always been notorious for having, you know, it's good that you have such a good players that, you know, that can pull them away and pull them out of those sticky situations. And I also just want to give a little bit of credit to Nico, you know, like, imagine being in Falcons and having your, let's just put it there, that Nico is actually the third star of this lineup, you know, like, imagine having such a massive player in your third star role, you know, when the kids in Kisuke and Monesi doesn't show up, he's definitely the one to do it. So, you know, it's a star-studded roster that despite all these mistakes that they do seem to be pulling up from time and time again, they managed to pull it back while you're just being better than your opponents.
And reading the room is something they've done right here excellently today. I'm talking about the side of Falcons. Just another testament to the sort of Karagorn, the school of Karagorn, I think is what Twist called it. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure. Saw a lot of good things from them. Right, it was on Dust 2, mostly where you saw some of those mistakes, rounds with advantages being lost, perhaps, but speaks to their strength that despite rounds like that, they're still able to close out the series 2-0. Another great series from them in terms of pistol rounds. That was one of the big pros they had over at the Major too.
True.
You know, Kyosuke and Monesi were 2 out of the 3 best pistol round players at the Major. So that continues here at EWC, and yeah, Falcons
I like it, man.
Let's do this then. Let's go ahead and round this off the proper way. We've got Nico standing by with Frey.
Indeed, Trace. I do indeed have Nico here. Congratulations, first of all, making it through to playoffs. I'll hold the phone on Dust 2 just for a moment. I want to go back to Ancient. Great T-side for you. Started off with you getting a nice 2v3 with the Julie. You trying to bring the Julie meta back?
Yeah, I mean, I think when I saw that there's dualies in the back of the site, and I just was like, I have to stay side with it, and I can just peek left and right all the time. And I just used the opportunity. But yeah, it was a good map overall for us. I think we expected them to pick Ancient. We prepped very well, and I think we were on point today, apart from the second half on Dust.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. Very chaotic, very entertaining map of Dust 2. A bit of a weird one because Astralis didn't have such a great record on it. Ended up getting pretty close. Tell me about that second half.
I told you, chat. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think we just relaxed a little bit. We tried to close out the rounds a bit too fast. Communication was hectic and so on. So I would say
I told you.
Some decent calls, but I think we relaxed a bit too much, and it could have costed us at least to go into overtime, which is something you want to always avoid, right? But overall, like, you know, the win is the most important. I'm really happy with how we played today and how we approached the game. So securing the playoffs was bare minimum, I would say, and I'm just happy that we are kind of slowly improving as well. I felt like we played actually better than yesterday. So really happy so far.
Now you get, I think, 6 days off until the playoffs begin. What are you up to? I'm sure, I mean, I see a lot of fans here. I'm sure you've got other obligations going on as well. But what are you guys going to be up to before the playoffs?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's not often we get, 6 days off at the event. We're obviously going to try to practice as much as we can, but also make sure that we come in rested for the playoffs, because it can be a long playoffs as well, 4 games, hopefully. Probably some media obligations, fans as well. There's a lot of people coming around, so I'm not really sure what they have for us, but we're going to try to prepare as much as we can for the playoffs, and yeah.
Obviously, we can't overstate how important it is when we're looking at EWC, when we're looking at the club championships.
They're definitely
Falcons currently
probably first team that goes into the playoff.
You obviously to try and get a trophy here to push it into first place.
It's the first team that goes.
Does that put on your shoulders, knowing how much this means to the organization too?
We know how much it means to the Falcons. Not only Falcons, but to all organizations that are fighting for the, the first place, second and third as well. It's a lot of money, and I would say this year definitely the EWC feels the biggest. I think it's a great event so far. Seeing so many teams competing, so many players, it's really great for the game. It's very nice to see. As for ourselves, we were in a bit different situation last year. They kind of secured the first spot almost after we won our first game. I think now we have to help them a little bit too much, but we will do our best. Obviously, we want to we want to repay them as well for, you know, making this team possible as well. You know, we kind of won the major now, but now it's about returning that to them as well and trying to win this championship.
I don't know whether the cameras can see just how many people are waiting, hopefully, to get your signature after this, but do you want to say anything to them? Obviously, they'll hopefully be joining us on the slightly bigger stage when we hit the playoffs.
Yeah, thank you all guys for coming. Thank you for the support. I hope that you enjoyed the game. We tried to make it a bit too exciting, and I hope to see you for the playoffs in even more people to come, and I hope that you enjoyed the whole venue.
Very entertaining form, as always, from Falcons, secures them a spot in the playoffs.